Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a bass line, a melody, a chord into a loop to practice over the D Dorian scale. So let's get started. First thing, if you don't have a drum machine, I'm going to show you how you can make a drum groove using just the bass. Take your left hand, put it across the strings, mute it, be lightly. Your E is going to be your kick. Your G is your snare. You can move your hand, different sounds. Use your thumb, you can pick any way you want to do it. Probably do it better than I can do it. I'm just doing a basic. So, go back and forth. Now I'm going to loop it. Alright, here we go. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so your D Dorian scale comes from your basic C scale. So if you don't know your C scale, learn your C scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, no sharps, no flats. So the D is the second mode, the Dorian mode. It's a minor mode. The scale goes, your first chord's a major, second's a minor. That's all you gotta know right now. So, it's a minor scale. You're playing from D to D, playing notes as a C scale. So, I'm gonna start on the 5th fret, 2nd string, and it's gonna be this shape. D, E, F, 3 notes. G, A, B. That's on your 3rd string. G, A, B. Then C, right there. D. Try to get this. Get that flat 3. So if you hold your hand with your first finger on the 5th fret, and it's 1 finger per fret, you got 4 fingers. You're going to use your 1st finger, your 3rd finger, and your 4th finger. And then when you go up to the 3rd string, it's a whole step from G to A. Use your 2nd finger, and then your 4th. So continue up, 5th fret on the G, that's your C note, and end on that D. That's your first shape. Again, that's on the 5th fret, starting on the 5th fret, 2nd string, on your D note. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. D Dorian. Notes of the C scale, it's a C scale, but you're playing D to D. You're going to highlight the D. You don't want to end on C because that makes you sound like you're playing out of C. The goal is to outline the chord. And the chord is, you skip every other note of a scale, you get a chord. And so, starting on the D, you skip to E, you got F, skip to G, you got A, and skip the B, you got C as your 7. Now, I'm taking out the 5, the A note, and I'm going to use a 7. So, I'm going to be playing D, F, and C. It's going to be the shapes like this. 1, 1, flat 3, and 7. Now I just showed you the shape. This F, you can't play 2 notes on the same string, so I gotta change the shape. This note's the same as this note. F, D, F, and C. It's a Dorian sound. So I'm gonna put this in the loop, like so. Play the loop, I'm gonna practice it, and then I'm gonna put it in. And I'm just gonna put, just basically trying to get the sound in, more so than just a rhythm, but anyways, here it goes. Like a, so now I'm gonna put it in. That's your tone, your D Mixolydian sound. My bass sounds all weird. Okay, turn this reverb off. Okay. Got that chord. So I like to put a bass line in the background as well. So a basic bass line, group 5, D, A, 5th fret, 2nd string, 5th fret, 1st string. We'll keep it simple, just like that. Ready? Then you got that. So you can put a little melody. I like to use a little bit of effects, like reverb that's like saturated, or a delay. Might go with a delay today. Let's see. I'm gonna be playing the same notes. D, F, C. It's like a little melody, so. Ready? Not bad. So now I showed you that shape. That shape, Mixolydian. I'm sorry, Dorian. Turn that delay off. I like to use effects on my solo tone. But you don't have to. I like chorus, drive. Gives it a little bit different sound. So I practice that shape. brass so you can hear it. So you got that shape. And again, on my other video, I showed mixolydian and how the shapes move around. So take this D, you got a D here. You're following the same exact pattern you played. Shit. D, E, F. Your fingers again, 4 fingers. You can play 1, 3, 4 on your fingers. Then 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, or 1, 3. 1, 3. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 3. So then you got another D. You're going to find all the D's around. You got a D here, you got a D here, and this is, I call it a partial shape. It's when you start on this D, kind of stops there. You can go up, C and D, but yeah, we'll just do that. The pattern expands basically. And you want to combine all these patterns. You know, that's one position. And you basically want to move it around. Now, when you're learning these patterns and you put these loops together, if you can't solo and you're struggling on that shape, you just get the first 3 notes down, and you can just play between them like this. Different orders, different ways, just to get those 3 down. And then you move up to the next, add the 4th note in. And make up melodies. Then you add in the next note. You can combine this pattern and this pattern like a now myself, I'm good with the notes. I know the notes. You don't have to know notes. I think it's crucial and it's important, but some people don't need it. Some people can hear and they don't learn the same way, and they may not need notes. It's all, if you can pick up the patterns, you can pick up the shapes that I'm showing, that's all you really need, and you just to be able to hear it. And over time, when you hear enough, ideas will start coming, and you're naturally expand without knowing. You don't need to know all that stuff. But anybody that tells you that learning music theory makes you less creative is a liar. That's the biggest lie in the history. It does nothing but make you better. Every single note that you know, any little bit of theory that you know, because eventually when you know it like I know it, it becomes a way of it's unlimited. You play without thinking, but then you also can think, and you can do all the stuff in your head so quickly and see it on the neck, and you can hear it. Or if you want to dissect the song, you just start learning something, a cover song, and it will make you see the theory within that cover song, and that teaches you like how to use it all as well. It's different ways, but if you get these little patterns down and you get positioned, you can't do it all in a day. It can take weeks. Spend I always say 2 weeks. I used to learn something, and when I felt like I had it down, I would add 2 more weeks, and I gotta practice it. And I would do it too every day. And what I would do is, if you're playing the same things every day and you're using the same scales, you're not creative enough, because you can use the same scale probably the rest of your life, and the same chord can come up with countless ideas, new ideas. And if you don't believe me, just put yourself to that challenge. Put a drum beat in, you're going to get a different idea for the same stuff. But I'm just trying to show some of my thoughts of how I loop. I'm no master of looping. The YouTube thumbnail says that I am, though. But I just pick what they tell me to pick. I ain't no master, but I know how to use one. I know how to be creative, and I can teach that, I believe. So if you like my lessons and my thoughts on music, you can watch my lives. My lives are generally what you just seen me do. I basically do live, and I'll make up jams, and I write solos, and I'm practicing the whole time, figuring out new ways of playing things I've been playing. And that's how I get on there. It's like a challenge to do it live. And it's usually a study of whatever I'm feeling at the moment, whatever scale comes on my mind, or I feel like practicing, or, I do 2-5-1s and different things. But it's cool. I use all these effects and different beats I come up with. And I'm trying to form compositions and get better at like 2-track looping, turn stuff off and on. I'm still learning all this stuff. Takes practice. So just like and subscribe, please, and help me get out of this factory job. I want to teach bass. I want to play bass. And just continue to come back. Keep practicing every day. I'll always be here if you need something creative to practice. Just keep watching my videos. If you go back and watch, I don't make the best videos, but I've watched mine, and then I show a lot of good points, I think, that I didn't have when I was trying to learn all this stuff. Somebody out there is going to find gold inside little small bits of information that I put in there, and that's all I hope is if you can inspire one person, then you're doing something, because I love to play. I love to talk about playing. I love to loop. I love to talk about looping. So I can just make videos all day, pick different keys, put different loops together, talk about it all, maybe teach somebody something. But just come back, and thank you for all the support, for watching my rambling videos. Hopefully you learned something. You have a wonderful day.